Welcome back, everyone, to the closing stages of Resident Evil
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together. The whole Veltro revival act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan?
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
Yes, folks. That was all that happened last time. We finished up on the Zenobia and gave a little quick brief recap of the general story, folks. So, whether you've watched that or not, I am now assuming that everyone understands the story of what's happened in this game. So, we will be treating that as the case going forward. If you still a little bit unsure, then, you know, just work with it. But basically, the trap's been set, Morgan's been caught, we realise he's behind Terra Grigia and everything bad, but the only thing we're missing is hard evidence. And it turns out that Mr. Norman of Veltro kept video recordings of all the conversations he had with Lansdale. That will do nicely. But he's on the Queen Dido.
The final queen.
Yes, Queen Dido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
At Terra Grigia.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
Huh. Huh?
FBC, everybody freeze!
What the?
Put your heads in the air!
What the hell is going on here? Wait a minute.
Morgan Lansdale.
We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision of the FBC. Clive R. O'Brien, you are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
Shit.
Chris, chill. You're our only hope.
Yeah. Big problems.
There it is.
The remains of Terra Grigia.
And the Queen Dido.
Yeah. You see, when the satellite blast went off, the Dido was not far away enough. It got taken out by the satellite, so it sunk to the ocean's floor and took all of Veltro with it. And this is all that remains of the third queen.
That's the Queen Dido. The third queen.
That's been down here for a whole year. Hopefully, somehow, we can find those recordings. But, yeah, we're running out of time, folks, because, as you saw with Lansdale at BSAA, big problems. Right. So, let's begin the search. There is plenty of ammo to take, which we will need because of the sheer amount we used during the Malakoda boss fight. So, yeah. How does that work? Just throwing that one out there. Gee, look at this.
It's rather quiet. Like time itself has stopped.
God almighty.
Blobs we found on the beach. They came from here.
That explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
Yeah. Remember the beach and all those blob monsters? Yeah. They hadn't come from Terra Grigia. They came from the Dido. That's why FBC had taken control of the area. And that's where we found the little T Abyss virus vial, which is the one that was in Morgan's desk. Morgan's desk? Clive's desk. The one in the bag? Yeah. So it's quite cool that once the story starts making sense, how it all kind of ties together is pretty fucking cool. Also, good God almighty. Yeesh. More or less. Jesus.
I wonder if those corpses on the beach were Veltro.
Quite possible. Quite possible. Is this the way I need to go? No, don't want to go this way yet. No. There's a way we want to go, and it's up here. Couldn't remember which way it was. This is the one. Sharks! That's pretty cool. Health there, which we don't need. But we want that. And that. Right, okay then. So now we can head through this doorway on this side. Jeez. Oh dear.
Something's still alive.
Careful, you won't be able to fight them off underwater.
Nope. Gotta be careful here. Some of these blob monsters are still around. They're actually called globsters, I believe. Now, these things are incredibly more dangerous in the water. They have plenty more maneuverability. If they grab you, you die instantly. You get no chance to escape. You die. Okay? Just so you all know. So we've got to be exceptionally careful. We have no way of fending them off either. You can't use grenades or anything down here. Oh. Oh, you can use the pulse grenade. I didn't realise that. Don't know if it's of any use, though. Ooh, rifle ammo case. Head down here. Hanging rounds. I love how all this ammunition is still usable after a year of being submerged. That's pretty cool. Ladder. Door's locked. Great.
It's an electric lock. I hope the emergency power still works.
The wires are all pulled apart. I'll fix them.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the power going.
Alright then, so he's gonna put wires together, but we need to turn the power on somehow. Should prove interesting. So we're on our own for a moment. Love the music. Really cool down here. Really cool. I need to tread carefully here, because there's more of these globsters around. I'd say, yeah. They grab you, you die instantly. That appears to be the switch over there. But we've got a long way to travel in order to make the distance. So, we're going to have to tread very carefully. First we're going to do, let's Globster just cycle around. Again, very quick here. Go. Go, go, go. Down the right. Magnum rounds. Back in the hole. Back in the hole. Okay. Let it come around again. Go. Go! Don't fuck around, folks. It's just disgusting. It really is. There's a pulse grenade down here. There's also we can look at, apparently. Yeah, it looks like it's dead. That's good to know. Maybe you can use the pulse grenades to just stun these guys. I don't know. I mean, I'm now tempted to try. Because I don't actually know, folks, to be honest. So, for the purposes of science, for you guys, I shall find out for you, the viewers. I'm also a bit close to the window there. I've now missed my opportunity. Damn it! Things I do for you, everyone. Things I do for you. See, even I can do it. It's great. I'm like multi-talented. Oh shit! It does stun him, but not for long. Okay then. So it does momentarily stun it, but not for long. At least we know. Because I did not actually know that, folks. So we're learning together. Got a pulse grenade there. Right. So now we've got this room to navigate. There's a Globster that will go around in a circle. So we need to just follow nicely behind it. Nothing fancy. Nothing clever. Nice and simple. There we are. Grab that. There we go. Nice.
Jill, the door's open.
Okay, on my way back.
Nice and steady. Again, nothing clever. Now, getting back through here can be a little bit tricky, folks. Getting the timing on this can be pretty tricky. So, we're gonna have to be very quick here because we do not get much of a window to get through this one. Let it come back. Here it comes. Go. There we are. Not that one. Oh shit! It's that one. Woo! But nearly.
That was close.
That was close. I nearly got myself murdered. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. That legitimately was close. Yeesh.
Okay, let's move in.
Nice. Rifle rounds, very good. Anything else in here? Not particularly, no. Interesting. It's still sealed. An air pocket. Huh. So the whole ship isn't submerged after all. Somehow there's an air pocket. That's good, I suppose. Could there possibly be
There's
life?
still air. Who's that? Hasn't been dead
FBC?
for long.
Huh. Really?
He's FBC.
There's something in his hand.
Dictaphone.
This is Agent Dario Barioni of the FBC Armed Forces. The time is 1948. I request that this recorder be handed over to General Lansdale. If found by the next team, everyone on my team is dead. Killed by the devil himself. We were unable to retrieve the video log. Our mission has failed. Veltro, they weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them. When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us, even though Terra Grigio was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
Jesus. So Lansdale sent FBC guys here to try and retrieve the logs. Safe to say, didn't seem to work. Veltro
Wrong way,
seemingly
Joe. Over here.
still alive. After a whole year of being submerged down here, they're alive? They're... Huh. Ugh. What the hell happened to this place? I think it's dead. Yeah. God almighty. This is a mess. It's Veltro indeed. Yes! Thank you. That was nice. I wish I could find 160 machine gun bullets every time I searched a corpse. Be a much easier game. What the...
Oh my god.
Good lord. Kaifa Takush. A martyr who died for the Veltro cause. Ekram Atiazi. This one was of a strong will. He almost fought off his mutation. Ugolino Baronio. Not only loyal to Veltro, but also a loyal friend.
Bunch of martyrs to their cause.
Yeah, looks it. Jeepers. Gilberto Leone. His love for his wife was matched only by his love for Veltro. Same person. God. Light's gone. Oh, it's back. Hashim Kadar. I will always serve the cause, even though I am no longer myself. And Lydia Leone. May your children grow up in a world not corrupted by lies and deceit. Tons of things to find here, folks. There's a handprint over there as well. Yeah, tons of items around. Martyrs of Veltro. I do wonder who put them to bed. What's that I'm picking up? Ah, there is something down there. I knew it. Get out of the way, Chris. God. Counting down the days after the wreck.
How did they manage to survive an entire year in here?
God knows. Oh, is that the herb? Okay. There is some documents to read here. Here we are. Dante Alighieri's La Divina Commedia, an offering to the dead. How the rain maketh them like unto dogs, One side they make a shelter for the other. Oft turn themselves, the wretched reprobates. Inferno Canto 6. Those who offer their lives to the doctrine forever walk the path with the great Jack Norman. Talk about devoted, eh? Almost satanic. Lansdale just used them like a tool. Bastards. Yeah, I'll grab one. But a whole year underwater. Huh?
The Queen Dido is already deep below the sea.
Norman.
There's no escape, no chance of survival. Unless...
Uh-oh.
Veltro, in honor of thy name, we accept our wrongdoing and transmute our flesh in remembrance of our sins. But for you, Morgan, never shall there be rest. We rise from the dead, our spirit to callous and immutable force. All of our interactions are right in here. We shall become guardians of the truth. For as many years as it may take.
So it does exist.
Jack Norman was the head of Veltro.
And he has the video we can use to nail Lansdale.
So, we know it exists. Now we have to find it. There's recording equipment. Yeah. All these broadcasts that Norman Selters sent, like the one we saw bits and pieces, all came from here. There's an ammo box here. Should you decide you need this for any particular reasons, like all the custom parts we've got. Damage 5, charge 2, long 4, critical 1, charge 2 again. So various bits and pieces here. So we are going to do a little bit of moving of equipment. Okay then, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to keep that certainly. Right, we're going to give this damage 5 our shotgun, and we're also then going to give damage 4 to the MP5. Yes. So we've got another critical, which we're certainly going to give to our machine gun. That's good. Got charge 2. Which basically allows you to have a charge shot timer to your shotgun. Should you desire that you want your shotgun to have a charge function. Nah, I don't really need it. Anything else I want to do? I don't think I'm going to need that. So I am going to... what do I want? I might put fire rate on the pistol. I might as well. Look at that firing speed, that's pretty quick. That's very quick. And that actually, as a narrowing, is actually probably beneficial. I could give it a fire rate upgrade. Or I could even give it a long magazine 4, actually. Yeah, I'm going to give it that, actually. Change of plans. Alright. I'm pretty happy with all that. I'm pretty happy. Right then, everyone. So, all we have to do now is find the evidence to nail Lansdale. We know it exists. We just have to find it. Royal carpet, eh?
Vengeance of God, oh, how much oughtest thou? By each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes. Pape Satan, Alepe.
Yes, folks. You're not hearing things.
Each one shall find again his dismal tomb, shall reassume his flesh and his own figure, shall hear what through eternity re-echoes. Vengeance of God, oh, how much oughtest thou?
Hello, Norman.
By each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes.
She's quoting Dante lines. God almighty.
Morgan Lansdale. How dare you cross Veltro?
The video he shot, that must have been recent.
Morgan, this is what you seek, is it not? Indeed, this little machine contains the truth. Oh, the truth needed to bring down your entire charade.
Whoa. I hope you don't mind, Jack. I need that. We've got you, Morgan.
This is it. We got the evidence.
We have to go. We don't want to wait around for this.
Sounds like a plan.
Stop!
Huh?
Morgan, behold the terror which you have unleashed.
Ooh. Oh dear. Oh, double dear. You know, I could end the video here. I'm not going to end the video here. You guys are getting a full conclusion, courtesy of your friendly neighborhood, Black Shadow. You're all very welcome. Oh dear.
Norman, stop! Morgan isn't here!
It's no use. He's gone over the edge.
Over the edge? Man's gone insane! What the? Whoa, that's not good. Great. As if invisible hunters weren't bad enough. For final boss time! Against Jack Norman, the Insane. Now, I'm going to be honest, folks. This is actually a really freaking cool part of the game. You know, we've kind of been slouching around a little bit, you know, in the ship and all that. But I think this is actually a quality piece of the gaming, folks. It really is. Look at that fire rate. That is gorgeous. Oh, that's just amazing. So, we need to take down Morgan in this state. Now, this is not necessarily an easy fight in campaign mode, especially if you've not fought this guy before. But once you've taken him on in campaign, this can be a lot easier to deal with because you realise how to beat him. Now, Morgan's got a couple... Norman even. Ugh. So similar. This is Morgan's fault as well, I would just like to add. Norman's got a couple of weak points to him. Now, what we need to do is try and target... There's a couple of weak spots that you got... Run. That was close. Now, when he charges at us, folks, occasionally, as we sort of normally damage him... Oh, where the hell is he? He could be anywhere. Right. So yeah, so we can just shoot him normally, that's fine. But when he does that in a lot of his attacks, his heart area will expose up here. What we're going to do is shoot him in it. Not only will it stun him, we also do far more damage by shooting in there. We do very little shooting his main body. He also has a big, massive weak spot on his back as well. A big, massive sort of spongy area, which we can do a lot of damage in. But it's very hard to make use of that in campaign. Raid mode, certainly, it can be far more exploitable, especially if you're co-oping with someone. But on your own, quite difficult to make much out of it. So, we just need to wait for him to pick spots. There he is. Got it. Nice. So, yeah, so you can shoot in the main body, but it won't do very much, unfortunately. Where did he go? There he is. Come on, Norman. This charade is over. Right. Now that means he's now going to go into his sort of second attack phase, second part of the boss fight. He's going to change up his attacks like this. Yeah. He's going to start throwing illusions at us here.
Revenge is consumed and nothing human remains.
Oh boy. Now, the only way to know which is the real him and which one is an illusion of himself is you'll see not only his heart open, but also the smoke is a dead giveaway. So we've got to get the shot in on his heart as quickly as we can. There's a variety of illusion-based attacks that he will use against us, folks. You've got to keep on your toes and keep very, very vigilant. That's bad. That means, yeah, he does that sometimes, sort of back and forth, which is pretty awesome. Whoa! That was a fake. There's the real one. There he is. Oh, what a shot! What a great shot. Raid mode has just drilled me in learning how to defeat Norman. Now, as we do damage Norman as well, unfortunately, it's very hard to know how much health he's actually got. However, there is a little clue, folks. If you monitor his back, as you go through the fight, you'll notice it changes from like this big yellow colour, and it'll gradually go redder and redder and redder as we go. And that means that he's taking more and more damage. It goes from this yellow orangey, and if you do more damage, it will start turning red. And once it goes sort of fully red, that means he's like virtually dead, basically. There. Oh, shit. Oh, that was unlucky. Couldn't do much there. That was a bad spot. Come on, Norman. You cannot win. Ooh. Oh, damn. That was unlucky there. I thought I'd landed a shot there, but not to be. Where is he? There you are. Nice. Right, third stage. This is the dangerous one. Norman is now going to go mad. Holy crumbs. He's just pure vicious now. His heart area will remain exposed the entire time. It does not hide away. But he's incredibly dangerous in the damage that he can deal. Very mobile. And to be honest at this stage, if he hits you with his claw, just heal. Do not try it. You will not survive 2 blows. Yeah, so he won't even bother trying to cover up now. He's just flat out violence. Oh, he's real! Ow! Just heal. Do not even dare, Norman. Oh, watch out! keep your distance as well, best he can. It's not easy. He's very quick now. Oh, watch out! Don't know where he is. He's behind me, bastard. Yes, you see his back area starting to turn a bit redder now. That darker shade of orange. He's weakening. Run! Ooh, that was close. He was down our left side there. This is just such an awesome part of the game. I mean, the music in this final chapter is just amazing. I mean, the music through the Dido is so atmospheric, and the music for this boss fight is quite brilliant. I mean, this game's not always, I don't know, is that amazing. You know, it has its ups and downs, but the end part of this game is amazing. No, he's not immortal. He's certainly a big fucking pain in the ass. Come on, Norman. You cannot win. You cannot hope to win. Oh, he's very angry. Whoa, watch out. Oh. Yeah, he's hurt. Come on, you. This charade is over. You can't beat me. For I am Jill fucking Valentine. And Jill fucking Valentine always wins. Come on, you dog. That's him. Quick turn it. Yes! He's down! He's down! It's over! The game is over, we've won! Glorious and fated victory is ours!
Done. Everything's finished. Finally, I can die. I can die.
This is how Morgan treats his friends.
Such a cool part. This chapter 12 is just amazing.
I hope he finds more comfort in death than he did in life.
Can feel a bit sort of dribbling along occasionally, but this last chapter just completely makes up for it. Resident Evil at some of its best. Really is.
Means of dispersion?
The cruise ship is equipped with a UAV. That is your delivery system.
Very well. Now show me the goods.
Bonafide T-Abyss. No vaccine. Not yet.
Yes, of course. A little bit of this could turn a city inside out.
I think we're done. I'll be on my way.
Who would have thought, yes? That the lowly terrorists would receive a helping hand from the venerable commissioner of the FBC.
Whoops.
As you can see, it's not likely you'll be wriggling out of this one.
I seem to have underestimated the BSAA. And perhaps you as well.
We found this in the off-limits area near Terra Grigia. We're done analyzing it, so you can have it back.
Director O'Brien, surely you understand our dilemma. Without the Terra Grigia panic, the ignorant masses would be unaware of the threat that lies before them.
Yes, you may in fact be correct.
No one has the right to detain me. The world required my guidance. It was all for the greater good.
You're only fooling yourself. You said yourself, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. But I'm not Dante, and you're not Virgilius. Morgan Lansdale, you are hereby relieved of your position as FBC Commissioner. And I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of conspiring with Veltro in the planning and execution of the Terra Grigia panic.
With all due respect, Director O'Brien, the BSAA is making a huge mistake.
Where have I heard that before?
Huh. The Queen is dead. And Morgan Lansdale with it. Good riddance to bad apples. Straight on through this, yep. There we go. Yep, well that's all the raid mode stages unlocked. That's fantastic news. Thank you, game. Not like I already had them or anything, but, well, you know. Just being thorough. Whoa, that's blinding. Apologies, everyone. That's a bit weird.
We can finally reveal what happened at Terra Grigia.
Yeah, but the cost was high.
The BSAA will have to be overhauled.
The storm is gone now. But how long will it last?
Well, Miss Valentine, it'll be long till we saw you again. After Morgan Lansdale's arrest, the FBC was dissolved, with the majority of its agents and resources transferred to the BSAA. The BSAA would then be reformed into an anti-bioterrorism organisation under the auspices of the United Nations, not a power unto itself. Bit worse for wear. Keith Lumley is now a leading figure of BSAA's East African branch due to the accomplishments at Volcoin and Moki. Quentin Ketchum, on the other hand, continues to refuse promotion to any leadership position, but he still works at the BSAA's main headquarters in the R&D department. Parker Luciani was found adrift ashore the Republic of Malta in the Mediterranean Sea and was rescued. After a month of medical treatment, Parker returned to his position as a Special Operations Agent for BSAA's main headquarters. Clive O'Brien decided to take responsibility for his actions and step down from his position as head of the BSAA. He is currently an advisor to the BSAA and is also writing a detective novel from the comfort of his own home. Of course, we know where this story leads next. As for Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield, they have no idea what horrific fate awaits them. Nothing like a good little segue into our next Resident Evil adventure. But that will have to be for another day. As that is the end of Resident Evil Revelations campaign. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. I must admit, I've enjoyed LPing this game a lot more than I thought I would. Certainly, you know, it's been a while since I've done the actual campaign, having done so much raid mode. Which of course we will be getting into not long after this video, but I'll get to that in a moment. But there's one thing I have to admit. And it's not something I really didn't expect this, folks, but, you know, having played through the campaign a couple of times, I thought it was alright. But having now had several months of not playing it and kind of understanding what the hell happened in the game and the story, and now coming back to show it off for you guys, I viewed the game in a different light than what I did previously. You know, I thought it was not a bad game. The campaign was alright. Raid mode, I sunk a lot more hours into it than perhaps I really should have done, but it's something I did. You know, and it wasn't too bad. And I thought, you know, especially the campaign, I thought it was okay. I didn't have any problems with it. But upon reflection of having played through the story again, I almost have a newfound respect for it. I don't know why. I don't know where it's come from, and I almost wish I knew. But honestly, you know, as I say, I you know, having played through it again and just relived it all. Perhaps now I get to relive it in full glorious HD, which I couldn't. When I first played this game, it wasn't. So I get to view the game in a different light in that respect. But no, I view it differently now, and I view this game as a much better game than what I did originally, which is really, really weird, and was not something I was expecting coming into this. You know, as I said at the start of the game, at the start of the LP, it's not a bad game. It has its problems, it has its flaws, it feels a bit unfinished at times, and it has a story which does take a bit of working out. But once you work out that story and you manage to get over the couple of little bits here and there that don't, you know, the little graphical glitches here and there and bits and pieces that don't quite add up, you've actually got yourself quite a decent little game. Of course, Revelations was designed in order to return the series to a more survival horror-y aspect that the series had certainly lost with Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6, as I've heard. Again, I haven't played it yet. Did they do a good job at returning it to its roots? I think certainly the last chapter they did. If the last chapter of the game was the very first chapter that these guys ever designed, I could picture that. Because I honestly think Chapter 12 of Resident Revelations is just fantastic. It is beautifully worked, fantastically set, and what a brilliant piece of soundtrack to all of Chapter 12, folks. Really, really well done. Other parts of the game, you know, it can feel like it drags a little bit at times. You know, you're sort of sweeping through, and it, you know, and again, the story's a bit to-y, fro-y, but all in all, I can't complain. And I think when you boil it down, it's a pretty decent title. However,
almost too easy, wasn't it? The company let them take Morgan out with the trash.
Tough world.
You filed a report on this. By the way, why save Parker?
I have my reasons.
The BSAA isn't as useless as I thought. Things could really heat up.
Indeed. The fun's just getting started.
I must admit, I still don't 100%. Ooh, thank you. Ah, yes, of course, we get some extra parts for campaign for the New Game Plus, as well as the Hydra shotgun. Oh yes, what a shotgun that is. I still don't fully understand the full implications of the of that cutscene. I can only assume that it leads in to Resident Evil 2. Or Resident Evil Revelations 2. I don't know, is the short answer. I do not know if it does. I can only assume that it does. Of course, when we do get to Revelations 2, that will be a blind LP also. One that I'm thoroughly looking forward to, Revelations 2. Considering of all the Resident Evil I've ever done, I've only ever done 0 blind and Resident Evil Remake blind. All the rest I've known inside out. And it's been quite a while since the last time we did a blind one. So Revelations 2 is going to be an awesome LP. But we have Resident Evil 5 to do first. It's not going to be done right now. I don't know exactly when it's going to be done. But it will be soon enough, folks. It will be soon enough. But for now, folks, that was your campaign. So, it is now at this point, having finished the original normal campaign, that I do now pose the question to you, the viewer. Would you like me to replay this game on Infernal mode? If people want me to do it, I will do it. We will replay this game on New Game Plus, and we will load off of the data that we've just had. I could load off my old data, but that's pointless. So we will reload off of the data that we've just had. So we will start the game again. We'll have all the equipment that we currently have on us, and we will go through the campaign again on Infernal, which is a tough difficulty. If people want me to do that, that's fine. Please post in the comments whether you want me to do it or if you don't want me to do Infernal mode. I don't mind either way. If a lot of people want me to do it, I'll do it. The plan for uploading is this. I'm going to... I've already got the vast majority of raid mode already recorded with my co-commentator that I did it. Not King Schreikel, as some of you know. It's someone new. It in raid mode was recorded over the process of many months. It was a bit stop-starty for reasons, you know, scheduling reasons mainly. And we still have the very last bit of that to actually record, so I need to get around to scheduling that. Now, the plan for uploading is going to be this. This is the end of the campaign for now, and I'm going to let this video sit for a few days to see what kind of response I get for whether to do campaign on Infernal mode or not. In the time of those few days, I will be uploading the beginning of raid mode, which I say I've already recorded. I can't remember when I started recording raid mode, folks. It must have been about 6 to 9 months, about 9 months ago. I think I started recording raid mode. It's been a while, so I don't even remember those videos very well. I might have to watch some of those. So I'm going to upload the start of that over the next few days whilst I get some responses in. If Infernal you do want me to record, then I will begin recording that, but I don't know exactly when it will be, because say the next... I'm sitting here, it's currently now 8 o'clock on Monday morning, on June 13th. The next 2 weeks of my existence are going to be incredibly busy, and I don't know how much recording I'm going to be able to get done in 2 weeks. Very little. I've only got the Sunday coming up this week, and possibly only the Sunday of the following week. So I'm not going to be able to get much recording done. This is why I had raid mode. I'd recorded all this in advance because I knew this was going to happen. So we'll probably have like a couple weeks of raid mode going up, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll put up a little update video of whether I will do Infernal mode or not, as well as anything else I decide that I'm going to do / announce. And I will get that recorded, and I'll hope to get it uploaded probably in about 2 weeks from today, if I do record it. That's the plan, as I've got the next 2 weeks I'm going to be able to do basically no recording at all. It's going to be Resident Evil Raid mode. After 2 weeks, hopefully I'll have an opportunity to start doing some recording, and if Infernal you want me to do, I'll record Infernal. If you don't want me to do Infernal mode, I'll begin recording the next project, whatever the heck that is. I don't even know yet. I haven't even thought that far ahead, folks. That's the idea. We're going to have a little bit of raid mode. So that should be fascinating, because I don't even remember it very well. I don't remember what happened in a lot of those beginning videos. I will have to watch some of them. But as for that, that is the end of the video. So I thank you all guys all very, very, very much for watching along. I hope you've enjoyed the campaign. I've enjoyed recording the campaign far more than I thought I would. So next time you'll hear from me officially is going to be at the beginning of Resident Evil Revelations Raid Mode. And boy, we are going to have one hell of a blast. I've got a new commentator with me. And I can't really say much more because I really don't remember anything about the start of the LP, folks, really. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening. And I will see you in raid mode. Keep the comments coming. I'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.